So, Quantum Theory is actually the story of our production company. When you break it right down, these girls are, I mean, yes, they're meddling with forces they can't possibly comprehend, and that's where the stakes come from, but at the end of the day, they're in a world that does not respect anything other than consistent, repeatable results, and they're not old enough to have those. And at the same time, they feel like they deserve the opportunity. And trying to create that, they're up against organizations, big, huge companies that essentially have trained themselves to take plans and ideas like theirs, reduce them to their single most marketable elements, and then spit them out to a public in a way that keeps them sustainable and reduces their risk. And really, really cool ideas, the best ideas, hinge on risk. And ultimately, you can't have an invention like Elvis, like their contraption, unless you're going to go all the way with it, unless you're really going to give it to the people, unless you're actually intent on building some kind of new system. You see what I'm saying? And the challenge of these, frankly, stupid kids, and they're dumb. I mean, we're all dumb. We're morons. What we're trying to do is impossible and crazy.
You mean by movie making?
By thinking, I mean, look at us. We are, all of us, the work that we're putting in, we're not just trying to make movies. We're trying to build a new dynasty in Hollywood, is what really is happening here. These are all performers who see themselves as leaders. Mm-hmm. It's the truth. And we have decided for ourselves that we deserve a place in Hollywood, in that leadership position, and we know better than to ask for it. So instead, here we are, putting these movies together, building these projects, working together, sharing resources that we can claim that ground and show audiences what we can do for them from a place of solidarity. Chelsea and Roe are trying to do the same thing against very similar odds. It's the obvious story for all of us, and it's a very personal story for all of us, and it shows off all of our personal quirks and tics and goofiness and weirdness and how we relate to each other. So I don't think there's a better story for us to introduce ourselves with.